Hi everyone, Geekly here. Hope you're doing well. This is a tutorial about creating an ultimate power. What I wanted to do was have an ultimate where you trigger it and you get a minigun with unlimited ammo, a bunch of shield, and then at the end of it you get your old guns back, your setup. So I had this really cool idea. We have a set of conditional triggers with each gun that's in the map, and then you have a switch that's attached to it, so if the gun's present then the switch is turned on, and then it creates like a save state of... yeah, I just tried to create a save button, didn't I? So I wonder if there's anything we've got like that. The save button, great. So I haven't actually used this one, really. I don't think I've used it at all. What I'll do is I'll give you a bit of an overview of what everything does, and then we'll have a look at demo, and we can go over the settings afterwards. We have an input trigger that gets activated when you've done enough eliminations, which triggers all of these cool filters for a nice special effect, and then changes your class over to the ultimate class. And then after 20 seconds on the timer, it will go back to your old loadout. So pick up a gun, then we just need to get 3 eliminations. 1, 2, 3, ultimate ready. So press down, trigger, shoot. Looks cool. Time runs out, so you get a warning, and back to the guns you had. Ooh, that does not look good. Okay, note to self, don't use that again. Right, so let's look at the settings. I probably won't do a lot of talking for that, so just enjoy at your leisure. I don't know what I have against emoting, I just use that because it's something I know that people aren't going to really miss in most maps. So the input trigger gets added to the pair where the stat counter goes and taken off once it's pressed so that you don't use it more than once. And it just triggers off the sequence of events going from the 2 triggers that change your class to all of the post-processing devices, and then it unregisters you from the stat counter so that it's not continuing to add up your kills to give you multiple ones. If you want to have it run unextended, you sure could. There probably don't need to be 2 triggers for this. One of them starts off the special effects and one of them actually changes your class. The only reason it's there is because I had a bug earlier on that only seemed to work with the 2 triggers. Realized the bug was something else, and because it worked, I didn't go messing with it. What I did do is change the delay I had from 1 second to a quarter of a second. Fun fact, not really fun or a fact, but I had all the special effects because I needed to have a delay as far as I knew. So I've needed something to give feedback to the player once they'd press the button. Otherwise they'd be waiting for a second in order for the class change to happen. And then I liked the special effects, so they stayed in. Now everyone, remember to do what Geekly says you should do and not what Geekly does, and make sure you label and name all of your devices. It makes life so much easier. These are mostly a random selection. I thought I'd choose something that went together by being completely mixed up. An eclectic mix, if you will. There's nothing that really matches, but it seems to work together. You could get very specific with your transformation effect if you want to. And of course, before I forget, this is just a HUD message device to show you a message on your HUD. I've been playing around with the sounds. I wish you had a preview in this. You could, if you wanted to have more control over volume, speed, etc., use an audio device of some sort, but I like to go with this one. Yeah, let's try that one. And now here's the demonstration I prepared earlier. Damn it. Yeah, I completely remembered not to use that gun. Okay, let's make an entrance. Maximum effort. Pretty epic. Oh, well, okay, so the anime effect does not work indoors, apparently. That's on 0.25 strength as well. Yeesh. Let's go outside. See, it looks much better outside. Okay, I'll leave you with this. I'm just gonna play around with the minigun. 1 second. Having fun. Hope this is helpful. Sorry it's not exactly what you asked for, but hopefully it's helpful to some people. And I'll have a look at the actual powers to use. I think there's some interesting possibilities. Annoyingly, we're kind of limited on being able to tell where the player is as well as where the other players are. So something we use is lots of explosive barrels, for example, is going to be a pain in the backside. But I'll have a look. Thank you for watching. I do like that. Thank you for watching. Remember, you're awesome. You matter. You're creative. So go make something creatively mattering awesome. Yeah, I'm going to narrow down the ending these videos one day. Not today, obviously. Like, subscribe, etc. please. Thank you.